Hello everyone, welcome to the channel I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings, and today we're going to take a look here at the energy of the full moon in Cancer. Share your moon pictures. There's one person who sent me a moon picture already today and I'm going to post it once I get off of here. So share your moon pictures. I'm going to tell you, I am so ready to do this reading because I just spent like the last 20 minutes sitting here trying not to cry. So I already know this is going to be a good reading because I am so in tune to this Cancer energy. Why? Because I have 3 Cancer placements and it's tearing my ass up. I realized I've been going with the flow. I don't want to say it's really tearing my ass up, but it really is. I've been going with the flow, just kind of staying in bed and resting. And Aries, because Mars is in Cancer and it is in retrograde, you might want to do the same. Just take some time to rest, or at least slow down. Don't overdo it. Don't overwork yourself, because you might find yourself being agitated because Mars is in Cancer and it is in retrograde. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but this is just a time for you to process your emotions, okay? So you know what your intuition is telling you, because it's such a good feeling when you listen to your intuition and you and you're like, okay, this is that. But then when you ignore your intuition, it's not a good feeling. It feels anxious. It feels chaotic. It feels stressful. Okay. When you don't listen to your intuition, it always feels like there's something nagging at you. Why? Because there's something that you're not getting because you haven't listened to your intuition. But anyways, let's get back to the full moon in Cancer. Don't forget to share your pictures. Okay, if I didn't say that, Aries Soul Guidance at 222@gmail.com. Somebody already shared a picture, and I'm going to post it after we get off of here. There's like 5 planets in water signs. So extremely emotional period right now. 4 planets in water signs. Actually, the moon is not a planet. The moon is not a planet, and neither is the nodes. Okay, the nodes are not planets; they're points. They're mathematically calculated points that are complete opposite from each other. They are not planets, but we give them signs. And I do believe that we have had a shift in the nodes. Some websites, some things are showing that they're not. They're still in Aries. Like the North Node is still in Aries, and the South Node is still in Libra. But I do believe a day ago or 2, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, tell me what you guys are pulling up, that the North Node should have moved to Pisces. And let's see, which is another water sign. We have strong Pisces energy right now in the world. Very, very strong. Let's see here. Should be moving into Pisces. Is it Pisces? It's not a Pisces Taurus. It's a Pisces Virgo axis. They're the opposites. Those are opposites. Okay. So that would be Pisces opposite would be Virgo. And I do believe Virgo is the one that would be in the South Node. Pisces would be in the North Node. What else? And I think Chiron is going to be moving into Pisces as well. Let's take a look and see real quick, just so you know where the planets are at. Where obviously the sun is in Capricorn, the moon is in Cancer, which is at home because the sign is Cancer. It's not a planet, but that is its side. So it's at home, very, very deep. So a lot of you who have moon and Cancer placements, you might be going really deep right now, maybe really deep into your psyche, maybe really deep into your past feelings and emotions could be coming up very heavy for you, and your intuition could be off the charts right now. Okay, Venus is in Pisces, Mars is in Cancer, it's retrograde. We said that. Saturn is in Pisces, Uranus is in Taurus and retrograde. Neptune is in Pisces. That is the 4 planets, okay? That is the 4 planets that are in Pisces, and then we have the moon in Cancer. How are you feeling before we get into the reading? So how are you feeling for people who have a lot of water placements? You're Aries and then you have a lot of water. That must be very chaotic. I know. I can relate. That must be very chaotic for you. Okay. People must misinterpret you sometimes. I'm an Aries with a lot of Cancer in my chart. So Aries, let's take a look here. Something else here I wanted to read for you before we went into the reading. Like I always do before the full moon's readings. Okay, so Aries. This is from, I think it's from Cosmo. Okay, it says, Aries, if I tell you the truth, you can't be mad at me, okay? It says, I promise, according to these constellations, bed peace, I've never heard of that, but bed peace is finding its way into your vocabulary. With the moon in your house of home and Mars retrograde, it's time to slow down and focus on grounding yourself emotionally. This isn't to say you won't continue seeing the fruits of your labor. And I get that latency can stir up feelings of restlessness, but you have the opportunity to pause and enjoy your harvest at the moment. Not gonna lie, I have felt the safest in solitude at the moment. Okay, I have felt the most comfortable and I guess bed peace makes sense, and the most at peace in my bed right now. Okay, for me, it's drawing up a lot of feelings. I think that's why I'm so emotional. For my mother, okay, my mother's moon was in Cancer. My Cancer is rising. Moon, mother, Cancer, all of those things and emotions. So also Cancer energy can speak to a lot of the past. Okay. If you know any Cancers, they may feel comfortable living in the past, reminiscing about the past. They may have some abandonment wounds, not all the time, but some sort of abandonment wound from their past. And it could be connected to the mother. It doesn't have to be, it could be connected to the father. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. But before we get into this reading, something else that almost made me cry, which I wanted to share because I felt like I needed to share this. I haven't got to a lot of people's pages, but somebody did email me right before I got on here. So Mandy, hello, Mandy Harris. She wanted me to share her channel with you guys. And I went to her page. I don't know why it made me emotional. I don't know. I just got some emotional right now, but that's a good feeling. So you guys, I put it in my community page, but go follow Mandy's Tarot, Love, and Oracle. It is Roam With Me 23. Mandy's Tarot, Love, and Oracle, and go show her some love. She's at 97 subscribers. Go get her to 100. I bet you guys can get her to 200 subscribers by the morning time. I'm actually going to tag her page in my chat, okay, in the comment section. I love showing love. I love to see, I'm not going to brag into my own horn, but I love to see when I give people shout outs, just how they flourish. I think it's my energy of abundance that I share. I've seen a lot of channels blow up that I have given a shout out to. Okay. Like really blow up. So yeah, go follow Mandy. Okay. It'll be tagged in the comment section by the time I start this video. And let's get into this reading. So Holy Spirit, Spirit guides and angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective. So before I get started, sometimes from the Moonology, I will take out the card that is representative of the placement of the moon. But my intuition told me, don't do that. Pull 3 cards first and see if the full moon in Cancer card came out. And guess what? It came out. It was the 3rd card to come out. And yes, I almost cried. No, I'm just kidding. It did make me feel a little emotional. But the first card that came out is the new moon in Capricorn. And we are currently in Capricorn. It says your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. We have the full moon eclipse. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And we have a personal issue reaches a resolution, full moon in Cancer. So it came out. A personal issue reaches resolution. I felt called to pull one more for the overall energy. And we got the blue moon, which is a full moon. And it says, believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Beautiful. Beautiful. So Aries, this is a reminder here for you, a pat on the back, a job well done, that your efforts in the situation are not going unnoticed, and they will be fruitful, okay? They will be fruitful for you with this Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. A personal issue reaches a resolution, and we're going to take a look at that card in the Moonology and give you a little bit more insights here. So let's take a look here. Full moon and Cancer, things are likely to get very heated, as full moon and Cancer is super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question, okay? Surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time, okay? It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end, full moon energy. And this card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head. And that is a great time to move a house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Ooh, okay, so it definitely could be a little bit of a drama-filled time. Not that it's a negative thing, but more so that things are coming up emotionally, and it could create some sort of emotional discussions, arguments, or situations. At the bottom of the deck, you got the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. So can we see the energies here that are arising for Aries? What is this about during this full moon in Cancer? What could be coming towards Aries during this time? Stop right there. We have a mature man. Could be a father figure. This could be you, Aries. We have toil and labor. I'm hearing needing rest. Needing rest. And this could be physical rest, but it also could be like needing to rest your mind, like overworking your mind, overstimulated, overdoing things, okay? We have community, and that's right underneath the full moon and Cancer card. And last, we have number 33, and it says concern. Concern. All right. What else do we have for Aries during this full moon? What other messages does the Aries collective need during this full moon, Spirit? Let's see here. First card is mediumship. So some of you could be connecting to passed on loved ones, or it says you have a natural ability to connect with the departed loved ones. So that could be a sign here that something or someone is around you and you can connect with them right now. You have the base chakra, and it says choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Your words determine your outcome. So be careful, Aries, because you could be very emotional or sensitive. And sometimes when we are sensitive, we say things that we don't mean. And you just have to remember, the willing to forgive card came out. You just have to remember that your words do have power. That flip back. Give us one more here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What do we have here? Cancel, clear, and delete. Cancel, clear, and delete. So take that how you will. Use only positive words and thoughts as you rapidly are manifesting into form. As they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Okay? I feel called and led to this deck right here, the Angel Answers Oracle. So these do have yes or no cards in here. So if you're thinking of a situation right now, or you need an answer to a situation, then I would think about it at this moment, okay? All right, let's see here. This is for the Aries collective. Let's see, what do they need to know right now at this moment? You got a yes. Yes, yes. I don't know if it's a good yes or bad yes. I don't know, but it's a yes. And somebody, whoever thought a second question, the second question is a no. And the last one, it says, ask your angels. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, let go. I'm going to pull one. I'm hearing pull one more. Okay. There we have it. So the last one, it says, you're ready. You're ready. Ask your angels. Yes first. No. Ask your angels and you are ready. Let's put that there. I'm seeing romance at the bottom of the deck, so somebody could have had a romantic question. Let's pull an abundance oracle here for the Aries collective. What is the message that they need right now during this Cancer full moon? I'm going to pull one from this one. What does Aries need? All right. So what do you have here? It says obstacles and blocks are lifted. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. The same thing with the full moon eclipse energy. Conclusions are within reach. All of these up here are full moon energies, actually. Besides the Capricorn energy, which is new moon, your hard work is paying off. Everything else is a full moon energy. And so here's saying something is completed here. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. That your flow of abundance continues, okay? Let's see here, our last card before we get into the spread. This is for Aries. What does the Aries collective need to know? What do they need to hear right now, Spirit? One second, guys. I need to... The music. All right. Oh, goodness. These commercials. All right. There it is. All right. One overall energy here for Aries. I'm seeing intuition. I'm seeing grounding. What do we have here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What do they need to see? You got etheric chords. Etheric chords. This is the card that I'm going to read, but I want to pull two more to clarify, to see what this is about. Etheric chords. Betrayal. Betrayal. It's time to forgive. It's time to let it go. And level up. Wow, that is a message right there. At the bottom of the deck, you got grounding by Swati. Okay, grounding your energy right now. Grounding your energy right now because something could be making you extremely emotional. Why? Because something could be coming back up from the past, okay? Something that you had to deal with, something that you thought you've buried, something that you don't think about anymore because it's in the past, right? But what does a full moon do in Cancer? It's going to bring things up, okay? So etheric chords, Azalea Danter, helps you cut things away. Karmic ties, karmic associations, karmic ribbons, as it calls in this deck, okay? What are you cutting away? Situations of betrayal, pain, hurt, toxic energies, lies, deception, deceit, being done wrong. Okay. This is what you're needing to cut away. Why? Because you're leveling up. Can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. Why would you want to? Why would you want to, you know? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our Zelle Danter number 27, which reduces to 9. Completion. It's over. It's done. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, so this is the temple of lovers and the element of fire. Okay, Zelle Danter fought elbow to elbow with her people during the Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children, and she represents the healing of the Dark Mother. Look, my nails match her. I hope she's happy. Okay, if it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The embodiment says that. Can we read that one more time though? Because that's a word. Okay, if it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. Why do I keep, is that glitter? Why do I keep getting glitter on me? Where's it coming from? If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. I'm gonna need y'all to write that down. Put that in the comment section. Write it in your notebook so you can remember that. So many times that we spend so much energy on situations that wasn't even real love in the beginning. I'm not trying to preach this early, okay? I'm not trying to preach this late, literally. Preach this late. Man, if I could have told young Chelsea that, so many times we put so much energy into what was not even real love. It wasn't real love from your people. It wasn't real love maybe from a lover that you thought it was real love, your friends, your homies, people you consider to be family. It was never real love, and you put so much, where's the mouse? So much time and energy into it. So much time and energy. Imagine how much heartache, tears, and stress you could have saved yourself by just knowing that and remembering your worth, not even giving too much into it. Okay, so the embodiment says the energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. All right, close your eyes, see divine swords of God or goddesses love, loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. All right, just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, or etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. The goddess declaration is, I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. How many times, and I'm guilty of this too, how many times have someone hurt you extremely bad, like really bad, like to your core, okay? And you went through a period of needing to tell that story to whoever would listen. We all do it. We all do it. We all do it. And you can in the beginning, right? But I think there should be a stopping point. You know, after you've gotten it out, because you have to express yourself, you have to say, this happened to me, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then after a period of time, I don't know what that time is. I think we all kind of determine that. Maybe we have a really good friend around us who says, hey, you know, let that go now. You know what I'm saying? We all deserve to have a friend like that. It's just time to let that go. Because eventually what starts happening is that you start identifying with that wound. You start, your whole identity becomes around that wound or that betrayal. Who you are becomes around that thing that happened to you. And you continue to live and be that person, that identity. And I don't mean to trigger anybody, but I've seen this a lot with people who have done things in the past, maybe served time for a very, very long time, or have gone through something that is extremely traumatic. Does not take it away from them. It does not take it away from them. But sometimes the trauma is so bad that they really need to get therapy, or they really need to do something healing. Like the card says, spiritual work is needed. Spiritual work is needed because, and we've all been through, I don't want to say we all, because hopefully some people have not been through that type of trauma, but most of us have been through some type of trauma like that, where it really takes somebody outside of us to say, hey, how do we heal this? hopefully, right? Or you find somebody online, or you find somebody, a show, that something clicks in your mind and says, hey, I need to let this go. It's time for me to heal from this. Hopefully, right? Because then what starts happening is not only do you start identifying with the trauma and it becomes your identity, it also becomes an excuse. And it may not become an excuse for you, Aries, but how many times have you dated someone where they use an excuse of being hurt from someone? This person hurt me and cheated on me, and this is the way I am. You know, my parents, my father, my mother abused me, and this is the way I am, and this is why I'm hurting you. It starts to become an excuse of why they can't heal or they can't do right. You ever know somebody like that or experience that? And some people experience that to the worst degree, right? When we're talking about forms of, you know, I'm not going to say it. But let's see here. This is for Aries. Full moon in Cancer energy. What's going on here? Ooh. We got the Empress and we got the Seven of Cups that came out together. Self-love, compassion, healing. This is a mother energy as well, like Arzili Danter, a protector. This could be your mother. This could be a passed on mother, grandmother, someone guarding you, protecting you. And Aries, this could definitely be you. Okay, because we're talking about healing the self-love, putting yourself back on your pedestal. What did the beginning of that card said? Remembering your worth. Remembering your worth. That's the Empress energy. And there could be a lot of confusion around you, chaos, clutter, illusions, to where you don't know what to believe. A lot of times when you can't get a clear answer or something is unclear for you, usually you need to take a step back, right? So you can evaluate and use your intuition, or the answer is no in some cases. And if it's no, you let it be no and you stay on your throne. You don't get down to go chase someone who is keeping you in a state of confusion. Never do that. Never do that, okay? Because you always got to remember that if they wanted to, they would. That's true for everything. The challenge here for Aries, Five of Swords here in reverse. So something could have happened in the past. You could have already discovered the betrayal, the lie, right? But now it's kind of living rent-free in your mind, or there's some sort of stress, anxiety, and worry of fear that it's going to happen again, right? Replaying something to the point where you're almost manifesting it again in your life. Or Five of Swords in reverse here. Something has happened. You may have gotten an apology for it. Something is still happening. And that person is telling you that it's not happening. And they could also be trying to insinuate that you're crazy or it's all in your head. I'll tell you this. Take them out of the picture, out of the equation. If you're not listening to your intuition, you will never have peace. So if you feel like, man, they told me I'm tripping, but I can't get this nagging feeling out of my head. That's your God-given gift of intuition, okay? It is not to be dismissed because you put this other person on a pedestal. Listen to yourself and know your worth, okay? And get out of this energy right here, okay? So someone could be experiencing this, right? Whether it's a lover, a friend, a parent, there's something here where you kind of have to kind of accept that maybe they lied to me. They betrayed me. They did this to me, right? And I see the truth. I know the truth and I see who they are. And you have to accept it. It's just a matter of acceptance. It's a matter of acceptance. This happened to me. I release them wholeheartedly. I forgive, whatever you want to say, right? But don't allow it to keep happening. Don't allow somebody to keep playing you over and over again, okay? What Spirit wants you to focus on is the Seven of Wands. And we also have the Justice card, Libra energy here. Standing your ground. This could be karmic justice or spiritual justice, whatever one. This could be somebody here who is trying to make something right, trying to apologize to you, wanting to apologize to you, and wanting to make something right. But it's kind of like when I see the Seven of Wands here in the Justice card, I feel like it's like Spirit saying, keep keep your distance, or don't allow something to completely overthrow you to where you end up back in the same place again, the same position that you once were. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the situation. Okay? The universe is trying to give you something beautiful here with this Justice card, a do-over, a restart, a balance in your energy. But you have to want it, first of all. And then the Seven of Wands here is standing your ground in a situation. There could be a lot of things or obstacles trying to pull you down, and you don't need that. You don't need that right now, because it seems like healing is trying to take place for you. We got the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know why the cards are coming out in twos. And then we have the Six of Wands. I'm seeing someone in the past slowly rebuilding their confidence, moving in the right direction, and feeling better about yourself, whether this is your physical appearance, what you do, you know, just yourself in general, your soul. Okay, you're starting to feel better about yourself and moving in the right direction. Something is getting traction or growing for you. Ten of Cups, try to fall. Tell me what's crowning Aries. The Eight of Wands. Positive movement. Passionate movement. Opportunities. Could be communication from someone in particular. We're going to take a look at that. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing things are starting to flow and move for you in a positive direction. It's a good thing. Okay, it's a good thing. Things are going to start happening for you and moving for you. But you have to, when the energy here, the Seven of Cups and the Empress here, the overall energy, you kind of have to, it's definitely a grounding yourself type of thing, because the Seven of Cups is representing confusion. Okay, confusion. And you're the Empress. You're showing up as the Empress. Someone who is loving themselves, someone who is healing, someone here who is going through some sort of spiritual or physical or mental or all of the above type of glow up. So why are you allowing something to kind of still plague your mind, unless you just need to address it or heal it or release it? What's in the future position here for Aries? Beautiful. We have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, happiness, joy, celebrations. Could be in a happy, harmonious relationship, or having your dream career. Just this energy of everything going right and you're having a really good time. Could there be somebody watching this, looking, peeping in on you, seeing what's going on, maybe even wanting to communicate? What is your energy, Aries? I'm seeing the Hierophant wanting to come out. Ooh, I love it. Love to see it. Look at Aries, Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. So you're feeling this Cancer energy very, very deeply right now. And it's all about self. It's all about healing yourself, paying attention to your intuition. You don't want to take any missteps, right? We've done enough of that in the past. So you're taking it slow. You're taking it easy. You're tapping into your emotions. You're listening to your feelings. What do I feel? What do I feel is next? What do I feel I need to release? What do I feel I need to do or say that is going to make me feel better? Okay? It's all about you. It's self-care. Okay? This cup is full of her emotions, but it's very much protected. Very much protected here. Okay? Let's see here. What is an external influence to this situation here? Ooh, the Eight of Swords. The external influence is the Eight of Swords. This could be someone here that you're dealing with that could be affecting this or causing the effect of this confusion of this Seven of Cups energy that you're in. Or this could be someone you're connecting to who is in this Eight of Swords energy. Okay? So if you deal with someone who is in this Eight of Swords energy and you're this Empress in this Empress energy, what's going to happen is this person is already confused about who they are. This person is already confused about the truths of the world, or whatever you want to say, the situation, right? There's so much in their head that they're probably self-sabotaging. So what do you think somebody like this is going to do to you? They're going to try to pull you down with them. They're going to try to make you confused. Okay, they're going to want to keep you stuck. The Chariot in reverse flipped around. That might be a warning right there. Is if you are dealing, like if you literally are dealing with somebody like that, Spirit be like, that's what's going to happen. That's going to show you what is going to happen. It could slow you down. It could keep you stuck. Also, the overall energy, etheric cords, betrayal, and leveling up. Spirit is trying to show you what is going to happen if you don't let go of whatever this situation is that has either caused you to self-sabotage or somebody you're connected to that is self-sabotage. You could either help them, right? This person could either be important enough for you to help them, right? Heal and whatever else, and you're going to stay connected to them. Or if it's too heavy for you and you're taking on too much of a burden, it could slow you down. It could slow you down in some way. Because I've been doing these readings for a long time. You could tell people, till you're blue in the face, hey, this person is going to slow you down. They're going to block you. You don't need this. You're going to level up. You're going to find something better. They won't listen. They won't listen. It's, I don't know if it's just a human thing where we just have to experience things on our own, experience our own hurt, experience our own, bumps on the head. I don't know. That's just my experience. I will say, hey, you need to let this go. And 6 months later, somebody's getting a reading. If they're still with that person and their life is still in chaos. If you want to do the work, you'll do the work. If you want better for yourself, you'll do the work. That's it. People can't drill a hole in your head and literally pour the information in there. If you want to, you will. The same way if they wanted to, they would. If you want to, you will. And sometimes that means rock bottom. Sometimes that means experiencing pain like you've never experienced pain before. I've been there. But it took me to experience that pain so bad, I don't ever want to feel that again. Therefore, I am never going to put myself in situations like that again. Does that mean that nobody is ever going to try to betray me or hurt me or this? They may try, right? And they may get close. But if you pay attention to red flags and patterns of behavior, you don't have to allow someone to get so deep. Because that's what learning is. That's what learning is. You learn something so you can spot it from a mile away. And maybe one time you may come across something that, I didn't see this trick. I didn't learn this trick. They got me. I've learned a lot of things, but this one got me. But guess what? Now you know it. And that trick is never going to happen again. So you have to learn from, this is why things like this happens, the betrayals, the heartbreaks. They're not because God hates you. It's because there is a lesson to learn. There's a lesson to learn from it. You have to learn it. And then you'll move on from it. I don't understand. I can't say it any other way. Is that you don't have to repeat the same lessons. You don't have to. But in order to stop repeating them, you got to learn them. You understand? People can say, I learned that lesson already. That happened before. Then why are you here? Why are you here again? You understand? If you learned that lesson already, why are you here again in the same position? Obviously, something didn't click. Obviously, and a lot of times it's about your self-worth, okay? Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes it's trusting too much, trusting just anybody, any old body. We have big hearts. We're Aries. We love hard. We do. But save that love. Save that love for the people who are going to appreciate it. Save that love for the people who are going to give you that same type of energy back. Okay? Because look what's in the outcome. The lovers. Reciprocated love. Deep emotions, deep feelings. Heavenly type of connection here. Save that energy for some. And if you gotta keep on going and keep on trucking, then keep on going. So many people are afraid that they're never going to experience love again, so I need to try to make this work. Well, if you try to make this work, you might not experience love again. You know, you might waste too much time with this individual or with this person. I mean, we have another life to live. There's going to be another one, so don't worry. But, you know, don't waste this one. Don't waste this one. Don't waste this one on living too much in the past. That's what this Cancer full moon is really trying to teach us. Okay? The past is coming up, but you decide what you do with it. You decide what you do with it. Do you dwell in it? Do you rip that bandage off in that scab and say, oh, I got to let this bleed. I gotta just, oh my God, Cancer full moon is bringing this emotions back up and I gotta just let it bleed out again and then put the Band-Aid on when the moon changes signs. You don't have to. You can deal with it a completely different way this time around. You could turn what was your pain in the past into your purpose, or you can heal that wound now. Okay, because Aries, I'm telling you, whoever I'm speaking to, you're in a completely different place. You're in a completely different mindset. You're in a completely different energy. Like from the jump of the reading, you showed up as the Empress. Okay? So that lets me know that you know who you are. You know who you are. You know whose you are. Okay? There's no question about your worth, whoever I'm speaking to right now. But there's some sort of discrepancy or confusion, and this could be another person who's trying to make you question it. Could be. Or this could be you, all right, who is letting your emotions and your feelings get away from you. Always go back to your God-given truths, okay? And that should anchor you back to reality. Don't get too carried away, all right? Let's pull a guardian angel card here. All right, Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels. Ooh, there it is. Let's come on. Ooh, look at that. We got surrender. Surrender. It says, remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There's a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this reading touched you and helped you in some way. All right, and you guys take care. Bye-bye.